Nigerian's health ministry plans to borrow 82 billion naira to buy mosquito nets. Just imagine this. The Nigerian Senate has condemned a proposal by the Federal Ministry of Health to borrow $200 million under the malaria program to buy mosquito nets in the 2022 budget. A member of the Senate Committee on Health, Jeshom Bazi, on Tuesday opposed the move by the ministry during the 2022 budget defense of the Federal Ministry of Health. Bazi told the Permanent Secretary Mahmuda Maman that the proposal, with respect to borrowing $200 million, about 82 billion at the official exchange rate of 110 to a dollar to 410 to a dollar to purchase mosquito nets was outrageous considering the amount involved. The committee condemnation was in response to the permanent secretary's earlier submission of the intention to borrow the said amount for the purchase of mosquito nets. The panel further demanded the total needs of the agency to ascertain if there was a need for borrowing. Meanwhile, the executive director, National Primary Health Care Development Agency, Faisal Shuaibu has said the $200 million was for importation and local production of mosquito nets. Committee Chairman on Health in the Senate, Senator Ibrahim Oloriegbe, in his reaction said the idea of borrowing money from World Bank is money and job for the boys by somebody in Washington, D.C. Just imagine, they want to borrow $200 million, all in the name of buying mosquito nets. Are these people insane? Is it that this Buhari regime, they have just sworn that they are going to destroy and wreck this country totally, or what? How can you talk about $200 million in buying mosquito nets? As in, what do you need $200 million to get mosquito nets? As in, are these people insane? What is really happening with these people in this country exactly? How can you borrow such an outrageous amount of money, as far as 82 billion naira, to buy mosquito nets? Are these people crazy or what? As in, how many people are they giving the mosquito nets to? I don't get these people at all. Nigeria, if you are not careful, the people that Nigerian government are busy borrowing money from might just come at the end of the day for our necks. We, the innocent one, are the ones who always suffers the most. Just imagine that kind of amount, 82 billion naira, in the name of mosquito nets. These people are crazy. Well, check through the names of these criminals. You will know why they are bent on looting and stealing as much as they can. The money is surely becoming useless to these thieves as the nigger area is brought to a total collapse soonest. He's a thief. No approval should be given to such an outrageous borrowing. If that amount of money is to be used to buy mosquito nets, then how many people do you have in Nigeria? If the mosquito net is to be given per person, that's money fucking enough to create a mosquito net manufacturing industry with a mosquito vaccine manufacturing plant attached to it. Hey, armed robbers hiding in the Ministry of Health, $200 million worth of mosquito nets. The country is on the way to adding more problems. My dearest beloved, blessed, lovely Nigeria. The Nigerian so-called leaders are really bloody, blatant, wanted criminals. Is that money not enough to pave and tar every nook and cranny of Nigeria wide and clean all the gutters and drainage where mosquitoes can breed, and then the problem is solved forever. It is zero proof that mosquito nets prevent mosquito bites. It is zero prevention. Let us use common sense that is not common here. When you hang a mosquito net in a room, the mosquitoes already in the room will not vanish away even when you use mosquito coils or spray etc. They will be there. Oh, okay. Are you serious? Just imagine this. Are these people for real? They just want to make sure that they loot this country dry. I don't give rats about this news. Why is SR not covering increase in crude oil price 85 a barrel and government adjusting pump price with free market crude cost? Why is that not news enough to investigate and call the government on? In short, I don't just understand what is happening in this country. Again, this country don't hear me totally. Everything about this country is so annoying. Like seriously, the hell is going on in this country called Nigeria? That is why when Malami is busy talking some trash about declaring state of emergency in Anambra State, I was like, for real? State of emergency needs to be declared in the whole of the country called Nigeria and not just Anambra State alone. This country is going bankrupt at I don't just understand these people at all. What is going on in this country called Nigeria? What is going on here? But this is also a continuous crime against nationwide and Nigerians of every tribe and religious and must be heard. Oh goodness, Nigeria's so-called leaders are really bloody blooded. Exactly. Like seriously? How can they go as far as saying this? Buhari will certainly not rest until he ruins this country. Imagine collecting loan to buy mosquito nets. Haba malam. Think about this now. How can you do this to we Nigerians? This is not fair. Why borrowing such money? Can't this government, are they not tired of borrowing? Ha! Now wow! Must we change to debt our unborn children? The net will still be sold to citizens. Allow private sectors handle this. Don't worry, bring the money. We'll get the net by ourselves. This government is the most corrupt and injustice government. During election, Nigeria will still vote them in. When malaria vaccine has been provided, they are still targeting on buying mosquito nets. God will have mercy on us. Oh. Well, many people have surplus of these mosquito nets they want to buy, and many states governments or governors have spent a lot on this. They should use the money to equip our schools and hospitals. Well, with this money they can set up net manufacturing company that will produce and employ people the same time and export to the other African nations. Just imagine, these ones given to me years ago are still new, and come and buy them, please. I need school fees. Just imagine. Ha! Naira is whacked. In short, anybody that did this to this country, that person will never go scot-free. You can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.